Namaste students. I JVM Dr. Vaichandra, Assistant Professor, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today we are going to talk about history of Indian agriculture. In the last class we have discussed regarding the history of Indian agriculture, like early history, Vedic period. In Vedic period, what are the crops has been grown, common era, early common era or the middle age in 200 to 1200 EC. In our last class, we have discussed all this late middle era. Then, in today's class, we will discuss the British colonies, British era, in British era like 1757 to 1947. In this period, the few Indian commercial crops such as copper, indigo, opium, and rice made a global market under British Raj in India. The second half of the century, that is in 19th century, has increased land under cultivation and agriculture production expansion at average rate was about 1% per year by the late 19th century due to extensive irrigation by canal network. Punjab, Narmada Valley and Andhra become the center of agricultural reforms. This was influenced of the World War on agricultural system. Agricultural performance in the period of 1918 to 1938 was dismissal. The annual growth of the output was 0.4% and the food grain output was practically stagnant. There was a significant region and intercrop difference, and however, non-food crops during better than the food crops. So, the crisis of most acute in Bengal, where food output declines at an annual rate of about 0.7% from 1921 to 1946, when population grew at an annual rate of 1%. So the rich source of the state of agriculture in the early British era is the report is like in 1974. More than the report contained the data of agriculture production of 800 villages in around Chennai. Chennai. It seems that production was decreased to a large extent. Then, since 1947, the Bagra Dam was Bagra Dam is the largest dam in India, and it was like it completed in 1963. And the more growth of the food campaign, the Grow More Food campaign in 1940 was started with an integrated production program was started in 1950s, focus on the food and cash crop supply in both the sectors. So, in the 5-year plan of India at that time was originated towards the agricultural development. Soon followed by land reclamation, land development, mechanization, electrification, use of chemical fertilizers in particular, and development of agriculture-oriented packages, approaches, and take a set of actions instead of promoting single aspects. So as a result, many production revolution initiated from 1960s, including Green Revolution in India. Then comes the Yellow Revolution, oil seeds, which was like 1986 to 90, Operation Flood, like dairy, 1970 to 19 96. Blue Revolution, increase in the enhancement of the fishing area, fish growth and development. Many research and many application has been involved for the increasing the production of the fishes in terms of Blue Revolution. So following the economic reforms in 1991, significant growth was registered in agriculture sector, which was now the benefiting for early reforms and new innovations for agri-producing, processing and biotechnology. So due to the growth and prosperity that followed Indian economy reforms, a strong middle class emerged as the main consumer for fruits, daily meats. So the consumption was also increased and the production has been increased. Agriculture export continued to grow at a more than 10% annually through 1990s. Contrast farming and production was taking place. Since independent, the larger producer of wheat, edible oil, potatoes, spices, rubber, tea, fishing, fruiting, vegetables in the world. The Ministry of Agriculture overviews activities relating to the agriculture in India. Various institutes of agriculture relating research in India was organized under Indian Council of Agricultural Research, that is IARI, that was established in 1929. And other organizations such as National Dairy Development Board, NDDB, established in 1965, and NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, was established in 1982 to help and in the help to the formation of cooperative and improving the financial condition of the farmers, providing help for their farmings grow as they require during the crop production. And the green revolution has taken place. That is millions of labor household records the highest that green revolution introduced high yielding variety of crops, which also increased the usage of fertilizer and pesticides. And about 90% pesticide usage in India accounted for DDT and Linden. So there has a shift in organic farming, particularly for the exported commodities nowadays.